Hey there, happy Monday to you. Hope you had yourself a great weekend. Did a little bit of work on Saturday and kind of chilled a bit on Sunday, so it was kind of nice. So we're starting off a new week in the last week of April. April, that's where we're at. Wow, already going, time's flying. Start May next week, dang. So, all right, so I'm going to cover a topic. About 6 months ago at the time of this video, I did a video on 850 frequencies for your system. It was on a device that had 850 different frequencies to help with the systems you had. Well, I've had the device for a few weeks now, so let's kind of do an update. So 850 frequencies device, the first few weeks. So this is actually called the Wave Watch. And I think I've had it about 5 weeks now. And so I'll share the initial experiences with it. And well, I'm pretty much wearing this thing constantly. I take it off when I work out, when I shower, and I'm able to charge it up during those times, but I wear it when I'm sleeping pretty much during the day. I'm wearing this thing constantly, or if I'm doing some type of work. I'm going to be something rough. I don't want to damage this. Plus, it's meant to be used when you're sitting, laying down. And I've experimented with a lot of the different frequencies in here. You get a little booklet, and the way this is touchscreen. And the way it kind of works is you have a heading, for example, chronic, and then it will have a lot of times folders underneath there. This case here, ALS, chronic fatigue syndrome, Crohn's disease, cystic fibrosis. And then within those folders, there will be files. And then sometimes under the topic, there's just files. And you tap on those, and you can either play just the one, you can loop just the one, or you can play an entire folder, and you can get a favorites list. One of the things I did learn is there is a Facebook group for this. You can learn about different things they're doing with it. Is you don't want to play the same one over and over again. Your body kind of gets used to it. So you play a variety of them. And also understand is, let's say, for example, for headache, there might be 3 or 4 for headache, but you got to figure out which one's going to work for you at that time. So maybe we'll trial and error. But I've gone through, and I know one of the first ones I did, I think I did a detox. I was actually sitting here at my desk, and one of the frequencies went on. I think it was actually chemtrail. I kind of felt a little sensation going on in my stomach. It was like, okay, it was almost like a little vibration of synchronicity, or kind of vibrating back and forth there. And as soon as went to the next frequency, it stopped. A couple times I was sitting in my chair, frequency, I would feel a pain right in the middle of my right leg. I don't want to say it's the bone, not the muscle, just in the middle of the entire leg. And sometimes the frequency was changed, it stopped. Now that happened a couple different times for the first week or so. Haven't had it since then. Now, the ones I got my favorites, I kind of play quite a bit, and probably the one I've used the most is the muscle soreness, muscle stiffness, certain body parts. I will run through those. So I've noticed when I've been working out, I'll come in and feel a little stiff, a little sore. I don't feel it anymore. Last week, no, the week before, did Bulgarian split squats. Come that afternoon, my left hamstring it hurt. I went the one for, I think it was muscle pain. And then after I forgot it was even there. I'd move around, the muscle was still sore, but the pain was gone. So that's the one I've used the most, is those we're doing with the muscles from working out, and I've noticed a difference with it. I've done ones for eyes. Now this is one where I think it seems to be my vision might be getting a little better. Now, like right now, if I'm on the computer, I normally wear glasses, but I don't wear the glasses because of the ring lights. Notice, because prior to the light, I was reading on my tablet. I was reading a book on my tablet and kind of go through, it's like back and forth between the eyes. My right eye is my worst one. Well, I noticed last week, I'm going, this is a little easier to read. Now, could it be a little bit because of my fatigue? What's going on? Possibility. But it seems like my eyes are getting better. Another one I was having dinner with my parents. My mother started getting a coughing spell. Put the watch on here, put the one for coughing, calm right down. Another one, my mother started feeling a bit under the weather, and put this one on that we dealt with. I think for her was we got the coughing, sore throat, boosting the immune system, lymphatic system. She was running this at night. Also did essential oils, and every day there was a progressive, noticeable difference each time she woke up. Big difference. So one of the things, let me make sure and say this, I should have said to start off, this is not diagnosing, this is probably not prognosis, this is not curing. This is a way to help your body out. This is self-care for you. You find through here what it is you're looking for in the book, what symptoms you are dealing with. You play that, and most likely it can help your body out to deal with those. Again, we're not curing, we're not taking care of things, even though there have been some pretty miraculous things with people have done. But so right now I've done the ones for the eyes. I'm actually doing for hair losses. I got up here and I keep forgetting to take a picture. I've done it, tried myself, and can't angle it right. I got to get someone else to see what differences I noticed. But for the muscles, I've noticed it. For some of the pain issues, I've noticed it. A lot of the other issues people sometimes have with these, I don't personally have. Like headaches, I usually don't have headaches. I don't have any other major conditions, but I have noticed a difference with me. Again, I'm wearing this thing all the time. So it's been worth it. I'm looking forward to keep using it more and see what comes out of it. But yeah, so I'm using this all the time. I'm noticing a difference, especially with the muscle pain, which is what I've focused on a bit. And it seems like the eyes. So that's the update for the first couple weeks so far. So between the muscles with there, maybe the eyes getting better, with my mother, the coughing, and basically immune system support until she was under the weather, there's been a difference. There's been a change. So it's pretty cool with this, and I'm enjoying it and having some fun with it. So if you are curious about this for yourself, in the description, or depending on where you find it, it's either going to be in the description or in the comments, you'll find a link for this and use my code and get $100 off, called the Wave Watch. But I'm having a good time with it. So as I keep going on, we'll progress some more. I'll give you another update couple months down the road, and we'll see what happens from there. Anyways, have yourself a great start to the week, and I will catch you on Wednesday. So take care and balancing to you. Bye-bye.